exposing some things that my narcissistic mother has done. Growing up, when I was younger, she would play favoritism with me and my other sister. Like, we would be in the store and I would ask her for like a piece of candy, like, hey mom, can I get a Reese? And she'll go, no, with an attitude, as if like I'm not worthy of getting anything. And then, mind you, 5 minutes later, here comes my sister asking for something herself. Like, ooh, can I get a Hershey bar? And she'll go, yeah. And then she'll look right over at me and go, okay, you know what? You can go ahead and get you some candy. So why is it that when I ask for candy, there's a immediate no, but when she asks for candy, it's an immediate yes? And she felt guilty because she's like, I'm telling her no, but then I told her yes. Let me go ahead and tell her yes because I told her yes. It's kind of like she didn't want to give me things, but she felt like she was obligated to because she gave my sister stuff. Fast forward, we're a little bit older. When I'm around 12 years old, we're getting ready to take family pictures. Now, my mom wanted to press my hair with a pressing comb. Now, I used to have a head full of hair. My hair was long and my hair was thick. So she was trying to press my hair, and because I have so much hair, it was taking a lot for her to do. Now she was getting frustrated, and she's autistic, and she was throwing a tantrum. Literally had a whole meltdown while she was doing my hair. Started crying, started hyperventilating, started screaming, started hollering, started fussing. Was just so frustrated, so flustered while she was doing my hair. And then she had put her fingers through my hair and was like, look at this, my hands are stuck, my hands are stuck in your hair. And then she kept calling me a nappy headed child. She called me a nappy headed child over and over again, like 3 to 5 times. She called me nappy headed child, nappy headed child. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Fast forward to her a little bit older. When I'm in high school, she knew that I wasn't going to receive my diploma at graduation. She had knew this weeks prior to my graduation, but did not tell me. She's asking other parents that she knew if because there was like a, basically I was a scholarship recipient, and all of the scholarship kids were not going to get their diploma at graduation because of financial reasons. So she was asking other parents that their child was a part of the same scholarship I was a part of. She was asking their parents, is your child going to receive their diploma at graduation? And all of these parents told her, no, they're not. And we were told by the principal that they're not going to receive their diploma. Make sure you tell your child so they're not going to be blindsided at their graduation. She lied and said that she was going to tell me, but she never even told me. So the day of my graduation, I go to the back to get my diploma. They don't have it. They're like, oh honey, you still owe the school money, I'm sorry we don't have your diploma. Completely blindsided. The rug was pulled from under me, completely ruined my night. Still hurts me to this day because you only get one high school graduation, and she completely ruined that to be spiteful. She did not tell me I was going to receive my diploma on purpose because she wanted to be spiteful. She wanted to hurt me. She wanted to cause me harm. She wanted me to have a shitty time. That's what happens when you have a narcissistic mother. They do fucked up shit to you just because they want you to suffer, because they want you to be hurt. They're very sadistic. Now, fast forward last summer, I was living with her. She took my house keys, so I couldn't get back and forth in on my own. I had to ring the doorbell, knock on the door for her to let me in. She kept kicking me out of the house, was throwing my stuff out, was kicking me out of the house, locking me out of the house. So I was outside all day long. I'm sorry, fellas, if you listen to this, but you're gonna have to hear it anyway. But ladies, basically, I was on my period. She didn't let me go inside to change my sanitary napkins. Didn't let me go inside to change that. So it's like, why are you letting me sit out here with a bloody fucking pad on, and you're not even gonna allow me to go inside to change my pad? And I asked her, I was like, can you let me go inside so I can go change my pad? I've been sitting here for hours. Because she would have let me inside. I didn't have a bathroom to go use. You know what I'm saying? That's torture. That's torturing somebody to let them sit in the bloody. You're supposed to change your pads every couple of hours, and she let me sit there with all that time, because she wouldn't let me inside. I'm knocking on the door, bringing in the doorbell, asking her for her to let me in. She comes right up to the door, looks at me, says, "I'm not letting you in," and just sat there and stared at me. The fuck is wrong with her? Issues. Now, other things that she has done is like she refused to help me when I needed help. There was a time where I was in the hospital last summer and I didn't work for like 3 months and I needed some help, just a little bit of financial assistance, asking her for a dub, nothing more than $20, and she couldn't even give me that. But when my other siblings need money, need like $40, $50, $60, $150 to pay for a plane ticket, she's easily paying for them for that. But when it comes to me just hitting a little bit of money in my pocket, she couldn't even do that. This is what it's like when you have a narcissistic mother. They just do fucked up shit to you for no fucking reason. No reason. They just constantly hurt you. They constantly put you through stress. They're constantly provoking you to wrath. She constantly provokes me. She would start arguments with me, start debates with me, start fussing at me for no fucking reason. And so finally one day I got so fed up with her. She started fussing at me per usual. So I told her, I was just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Literally told her that. What did she do? Absolutely fucking nothing. She sat there and looked at me and then went over there to go call somebody. Tried to call some hospital hotline to get me thrown back in the hospital, but that didn't even work because they couldn't throw me back in the hospital just because she wanted me to. So what she did is she went and got a court order to send me into the hospital. So literally I was removed from my home, had to go to the ER, stayed in the ER for 2 days, then went into the psych ward for 5 days. Threw me in the hospital for what? For nothing. Because she kept provoking me. She kept abusing me. I'm having reactive abuse to her abuse. And because I'm reacting to her abuse, she wants to deem me as crazy, deem me as unfit, deem me as unstable when she's constantly provoking me. That's the thing about narcissistic people. They constantly abuse you and provoke you and do all this crazy shit to you, and then when you react, they want to deem you as crazy. It's like, I want to abuse the fuck out of you, and then I'm going to throw you in the hospital and throw you away and act like you're the one that has the problem. That's why I'm exposing her, because other people wouldn't believe what I had said. Other people would like believe her and think that I was doing something wrong to her, that I was being defiant, that I was being disrespectful, that I was doing whatever the case was, whatever she wants to say, because she always flips the script and retells the narrative and gaslights everybody to try to make herself out to be the victim when she's really the villain. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous having a narcissistic mother.